How's it going? Grant down here from Wenatchee, Washington. I had to run and grab my marker as the camera was starting up because I left it over there. But anyway, Grant down here from Wenatchee, Washington. Thanks for being on the video. I'm glad you made it to today's video. And gonna talk briefly about lead generation. See, I've been online for 18 months, and I practiced all kinds of different marketing methods and lead generation methods. And lots of times people connect with me on Facebook and stuff and ask me, how are you generating leads? What are you doing to build your list and stuff like that? Which is, as a lot of you know, the asset in your business. And also people see my Facebook advertising, whether they're in a particular company, and they see my advertising and they're wondering, well, how do I do that? How do I get my ads approved? How do I do all these things? And so I just kind of want to talk briefly about the different methods of lead generation. If you're totally new to generating leads on the internet, this is going to be a good video for you. Just to kind of give you a quick synopsis of what is available. Okay, what kind of things we teach at Empower Network, which is essentially everything under the sun. We teach all marketing methods. Let me adjust this light over here. It's kind of bright in my eyes. So hopefully that still is bright enough for you guys to be able to see me clearly. But anyway, so let's just talk a little bit about the difference between free and paid methods. Now, let me be honest, people call certain advertising strategies free and others paid. There's really no such thing as free advertising. Everything costs money. So for example, if you wanted to talk about blogging, which is one of my core strategies since I got started especially. Now, do I blog as much as I used to when I got started? No, but I still generate leads from my Work with Grant Dunn blog, from my Empower Network blog, of course, and obviously my video and stuff like that. Now, let's talk about blogging real quick before I get into video and content marketing. So when I got started, I had to build my own blog from scratch. Not only was it extremely frustrating and painful and time-consuming, but I had to pay for my domain, which was $12. $12 a year. I had to purchase hosting, which I still pay for today, which is about $10 a month. And then I had to buy the courses and the education and the training to learn how to build a blog, right? To learn how to build a blog that would actually look decent, generate leads, and all that stuff. It was a lot of work. Okay, nothing like what we have at Empower Network. But it cost me some money to get started with blogging. After I had it all set up, I paid my monthly dues and I started creating content. I started writing company reviews and doing these different blog posts and actually creating some videos on YouTube and then putting those on my blog. Okay, so when you're talking about video or blogging, really we can categorize this inside of content marketing. Okay, so it's the act of creating content, whether it's the written language or video content, and putting it out into the internet, out into the marketplace, so that you can essentially generate traffic to it or get traffic to it, and by promotion and stuff like that, and generate leads and all that stuff and build your list. The thing is when I got started, okay, it got to a point where I was spending about $500 a month to promote my videos and to promote my blog posts, my articles and such. So was it free? Absolutely not. It actually cost me a lot of money to build links and stuff like that. Now the SEO game, okay, the promotion of blogging and video, it's changed a lot. Now it's more about social interaction. In fact, if you enjoy this video, before you leave this page, go ahead and share it on social media, click the like button or whatever, leave me some comments, because that's going to help my videos get more traffic over time, and I'll do the same for you. That's one of the things that we do as a team here at Empower Network, my personal team. But blogging, video, those are great strategies. What do you get at the $25 level with Empower Network? Well, you get a done-for-you blog, okay? Something that you can start putting your videos on, creating blog content and getting traffic, eventually leads, and then you'll start making money from those leads that you generate using the Empower Network blog. You can also sell other products using the Empower Network blog. So these are great strategies. Another method that falls under the free category is social media. Okay, so communicating with people on Facebook, tweeting on Twitter, or connecting with people on LinkedIn, stuff like that. Now that's pretty much free. Now, there are paid methods that you can use with social media sites, but if you're just, clicking around and friending people and connecting with different people on different social media sites that are, interested in your niche, well, you can build a business for free that way. You don't have to, pay to generate leads or pay for a blog or anything like that stuff. You can, just start up a simple conversation, assess the needs of somebody, and then eventually direct them to where they can opt in on your capture page, and then go watch a sales video where they can learn about Empower Network or whatever other kind of products or system or business opportunity that you're offering. Okay. So these are really the core and probably the most popular free, essentially, methods of marketing online. I do video, I do blogging. I have done some social interaction, connecting with people on Facebook and stuff like that, but it's definitely not my forte and I don't enjoy it. But if you're a kind of a social butterfly and that's something that you enjoy doing already, well, why not make money with it by offering a way for people to profit online and start a home-based business if that's something they're interested in. Okay, so this is the realm that I'm really active in right now, is paid media. Okay, and probably one of my best strategies, one of the ones that I enjoy the most. I'm still working on it. I still have issues sometimes getting my ads approved on Facebook, but Facebook PPC is a great strategy. Now, it can be difficult as a home-based business entrepreneur to advertise on Facebook PPC. You really have to know how to get around their terms of service and rules and regulations and stuff like that, because they don't want you, actively promoting a make money scheme, a make money opportunity. So there's different things that you have to do. You kind of have to play the game and really just stay diligent with Facebook PPC to get your ads approved so that you can really start advertising to people. I'm really starting to figure out how Facebook works, kind of find some of the, I guess you'd call them loopholes, or just the different things, the way they operate that make it easier for me to, advertise with Facebook. But this is a great strategy. It's one of the many things we teach inside of Empower Network, and it's more specifically the 15K. Okay, so if you don't own the 15K and you're on my team, or you're just in Empower Network already, go buy the 15K, because I'm telling you, your learning curve will be cut dramatically. I mean, it's ridiculous if you own that product. In fact, one of the cool things right now at this point, we're in we're in early November of 2012, is we're actually re-recording all of those webinars and really systematizing and structuring the training and the education to where it's very easy to understand, very easy to follow, and most importantly, very easy to implement and take action on. So go and upgrade as soon as you can. Another strategy that I've done in the past, I'm not as active right now, is solo ads. Now, solo ads is essentially, let me back up for a second. Facebook PPC is simply the ads that you see on the right side. So if you're totally new to Facebook, paid advertising, it's those ads that you see on the right with the image, the title, and the little ad copy. People are paying to have those ads there. That's how Facebook makes money. Okay. A lot of you who are on my list have got on my list through Facebook ads. Okay, so you've clicked on an ad that I paid when you clicked. You clicked on it, and then I paid 50 cents or whatever for you to click on that ad, and then you became a lead, and now you're on my email list. So that's essentially what Facebook PPC is. Now, solo ads is a little different. When we teach at Empower Network, okay, and I teach my team, and I teach my list. I don't care if you're on my team or not, to build a list. Okay, so the key to profiting and making money long-term online or in business in general, and I don't care what kind of business you're building, having a list and generating a list over time is really the key to making it happen fast and effectively and long-term. Okay, and what is a list? That's a subscriber base. That's essentially what you are for me. You're on my subscriber list, so that when I send out an email or a broadcast, you receive that email and you have an opportunity to go and go watch the videos I create or something like that. Working with your list and cultivating a relationship with your list and trust over time is how you're going to make more sales and more money long term. Okay, so essentially I have a list, right? Well, there are other people who have been online longer than me, right? And they might have a list of 100,000 subscribers. I mean, we're talking big numbers, like maybe 100K subscribers. And it may not even be that much. It might even be, 7,000 subscribers. But these people who own these lists, who have generated these leads over time and have built this list and a relationship with this list, are often willing to, allow you to send an email to their subscribers for a fee. So you might pay anywhere between, $50 to, I've seen solo ads be sold for tens of thousands of dollars to email massive lists in the multiple hundreds of thousands. So it can really go from $50 to anything, where you're basically going to create an email, you're going to give it to the solo subscriber or the solo owner or the list owner, and they're going to send it out to their list, and that traffic will be directed from the link in that email to your capture page, and then then those people have an opportunity to become a subscriber on your list. Gives you the opportunity to build a relationship with them and sell products. So essentially, solo ads is another good method. I've had success with it, and I've had some failures with it. It's not something I'm focused on right now, because the difference with like Facebook, PPC, and solo ads is, for me especially, is the ability to micromanage. Okay. Again, here's another method too. I'll talk more about this also, but Bing is also the same way, search engine advertising, and again, a lot of you on this list came from search engines. But with Bing advertising and Facebook PPC, it allows you to micromanage your ad spend. So I can test with $5 and see if something works, and then maybe test with $10 and see how it works with $10 a day. And then maybe if I have a great campaign that seems to be converting well, I'm getting a lot of leads for my money, or a decent amount of leads for my money, or maybe some sales, then I'll scale that up to maybe $30 or $40, right? And get as much as I can out of that campaign as possible. But I don't have to do that until I've already tested, right, with Bing and Facebook PPC, and to see if something works on a small scale, and then to scale it up. Whereas with a solo ad, for me, in my opinion, to go find a good solo ad, you're going to have to spend about $250, $300, $500, right? Well, that ad, that email, there's so many different variables that could cause a problem, but it could just bomb, right? When you just spent $300 on a email that didn't profit at all. It didn't have anything. Nothing came to fruition for you as far as a sale or anything like that. Well, that can kind of hurt in the beginning. A $300, failed solo ad can really be a problem for some people. Whereas with Facebook or Bing, you can advertise $3 or $4 a day and kind of play with it and see what works, and then go from there. So Bing, okay, this is another great method, something that we're really testing right now with a partner of mine, where we're basically, you go onto a search engine and you put in a search, and then again, there's sponsored stories or paid ads on the right, and sometimes they're at the top of the search results. Well, that's essentially a paid ad that people are paying to have up there, or they're paying when somebody clicks on it. Okay, this is just another method of generating traffic to a capture page and making money. So, you guys, in a nutshell, these are probably the main different advertising methods that I'm actively doing. There's other things that people do inside of Empower Network, like voice broadcasting. I know a couple guys I met in San Diego a couple months ago who are putting ads in newspapers, things like that. There's so many different ways of advertising and building a list and generating leads on the internet. The difference between the people who are successful and the people who are not are the people who just take action. Okay, I can give you an example. I had a conversation with somebody the other day, and he wanted to join my team and wanted my coaching. Well, I said, okay, step one, go buy the $25 blog and start blogging. Now, has he done that? No, but maybe eventually he'll nut up and do that, right? He'll go take action. And that's really the key. And I want to encourage you, if you're watching this video, if you want to start making money online, and if you want to start generating leads, building a list, and really learning from the best in the industry, click the link below this video and go get started in Empower Network. Go watch the sales video if you haven't seen it yet. And if you've watched part of it but not the whole thing, go watch the entire thing and really see what we're doing here and the kind of success that we're creating on the internet. Okay, so you guys, this has been Grant Dunn. I appreciate you, I care about you, and I love you, and that's why I create these videos for y'all in these trainings. Now, if you're on YouTube, please like this video, leave me some comments. If you'd like to go see my Empower Network post with this video on it, click the link, the first link below in the description. And if you're on Empower Network, definitely, give me some comments, give me some feedback. I'd like to, if you've had some success or some failures even with lead generation, let's talk about that here on this page. I really want to kind of interact with you guys and just kind of get to know you a little more. So I appreciate you, care about you. See you on the next video. Bye.